Western Spring Television. Ours it is.
All right, good morning and welcome to the show once again. Thank you so much for starting your week with us on Western Spring Television. The show is Morning Spring, where we bring it to you as it is, from where it drops and when it drops. We help you make sense of some of the things happening around the country, some of the things affecting you as a person living in Nigeria, and as a Nigerian particularly. Here on the show, we give you insightful newspaper analysis, we bring you engaging interviews, and of course, we show you who is trending, what is trending, and why they are trending, and what people are saying about who, the what, and the why. My name is Emmanuel Ujadegele, and I'm hoping that you had a very wonderful weekend this morning. Temitope, did you have a wonderful night?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. Just yesterday, it was a bit difficult for me, but then I still pulled through. I did.
So do they still remember your name? I can't remember.
Good morning, viewers. I'm Temitope Ajajalaoluwa. Thanks for joining us on the show today.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on the show. Well, a lot of things have been happening in the country, a lot of things happening in Nigeria at the moment. I mean, lots of issues going on, political issues, socioeconomic issues, and of course, the CBN's cash withdrawal limit policy goes into effect today. So much happening in the country, and we'll bring you those things in the course of the paper review this morning. I don't know. It's the second working week of the new year. How's it been so far?
Great. I'm hopeful that this week is going to be great.
Well, we're hopeful that this week will be great. So we take a short break now, and when we return, we would bring you the newspapers. All right, welcome back to the program. It's still Morning Spring on Western Spring Television. Now we're taking the papers for you. We begin with the Punch newspaper this morning. The Punch newspaper this morning, Monday, January the 9th, 2023. I'll tell you what's happening on the Punch newspaper. The banner headline says, Edo train attack. Soldiers, police, vigilantes track abductors. 31 passengers missing. Railway workers, non-passengers, South residents among abductees. That's from the NRC bus and official. And 2 underage victims rescued, suspect arrested as federal government Obaseki condemned kidnapping. That's starting the year on a very, very, very bad note. Just less than a year after the Kaduna train incident in March 2022.
We have another one now, and about 31 passengers still missing. And we have rail workers amongst these people, and even non-passengers as well. Well, I don't know what part of our transport system is safe. I mean, if you use roads, they're not safe. The sea is not safe. And the airlines, you could say that are better and very expensive for many people to afford. So what do? We still have the government to talk to please do something quick to get these victims back to, their people and to safety.
Very good question you asked that. I don't know which of Nigeria's transport system is actually safe. There was a running joke for the latter part of last year, or the earlier part of last year, that if you intend to travel by road to some parts of the country, you need to add your ransom money to your transport fare and all of that. It sounded like a joke, but it was the stark reality, the very scary and unsavory reality that we had, throughout last year. And we're starting this year on the same note, 31 passengers. That's it's unfair to those people.
It's also a good thing that the police, soldiers, and vigilantes are all working